Hi, it's me again with Corel All Tips and Tricks, and I did a video on this the other day, and I was having trouble getting the Texas part into this shape because it was difficult. Then somebody suggested they use the envelope tool, but I tried, and I found out why I was doing what I was doing wrong. I'm going to smart fill in this part so we have a well. I'm going to left click, no fill, right click, outline. We'll actually make it black. Then what I was doing is I was rotating Texas to get it in here. Well, here's the problem. When you grab the envelope tool and you click on this, you get a rectangular box around your letters. If you rotate this and then grab the envelope tool, well, it worked that time. You know, it's because I created an envelope before. Let's try this, see what I was doing. This hasn't been enveloped. So maybe that's what my mistake was. Now grab an envelope tool and you get this funny looking box. So I guess that'll work if you grab a envelope first. Now let's try rotate again and see if it changes. Okay, it's working. Now, but what I was gonna do, instead of rotating the Texas, I was gonna rotate the state. And then this could be perfectly well. But now that we know that the envelope tool will work because I made it an envelope before I rotated it, let's move it all over here. And what you want to do is take your shape tool and select, and well, you know what? Let's start from the one corner. So all I did was grab all the nodes. I'm going to bring in all the other letters to about there. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to take my shape tool and I'm going to double click and add a node right there, and I'm going to put it at the top. And then I'm going to select that node and I'm going to right click and I'm going to convert it to a line. Now we'll take this node and put it up, and we'll grab that node and make it a line. Our work is almost done. The S is going to be a little bit harder, but we can bring it in without messing it up too much. And we're kind of squunching it, but you can play around. And there's a way to fix this in just a second. Make it not look so bad. And then you would bring your bottom letters in, and depending on how far you want to take this, you could bring this down, turn this into no, we want to leave it a cusp or a line. Let's turn this into a cusp so it would only move one handle at a time. Actually, that's pretty good. Bring the S in a little bit. We could bring the Z down a little, or the X down a little bit, add a node there and bring it back up. Turn this into a cusp. What a cusp does is only allows you to move one handle at a time. So we've got a cusp now, we can move this handle. Now what you can also do once you get it pretty close, and I don't like the way the S looks, well, you can get away from the envelope tool and just turn it into I'll keep getting the state so we can do this. Now we got the text. You can see it says Arial. We can convert it to a curve. That kind of gets rid of the envelope shape tool. And then you could play around with this. And let's just delete that node. Delete that node. Make it look more like an S. Bring that in. And you can always, if you have X7 and above, you can use the smoothing tool to smooth out that S and make it look a little bit more like an S. And there, you could play with this till my favorite saying, till the cows come home. But that looks pretty good. And because we nudged it, we can nudge it right back. And if you didn't see how to do the other letters, don't mess with Texas. Those parts were quite a bit easier. Like the T's messed up a little bit, grab the shape tool and just make that look more like the original T. Anyway, I hope that helped that person a little bit. And thank you for watching.